Hey everybody, today I'm going to walk you through the steps for making your scale model of the Earth's interior. So the materials you'll need today will be a sheet of white copy paper, blank copy paper, or a sheet of notebook paper, lined notebook paper. You'll also need a ruler, a set of scissors, some colored pencils, markers, or crayons. And so once we have all that, you'll be set to go. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take that sheet of notebook paper and we're going to fold it like a hot dog bun, like this. So once you've done that, you're going to end up with a piece of your notebook. Your page will have a fold down the middle as such. You don't need to write fold on it, and that will be what we'll be building on right here. Top edge will be the surface of the Earth. The bottom edge will be the center of the Earth. So let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to, after we've created the data table, table A, which has all of our measurements for the thicknesses, we're going to measure those out. And so we're going to take our ruler and we're going to attach it to one side. So that 0 is up here at the top edge and 28 is at the bottom where the center of the Earth will be. And so our first measurement will be that thickness of the crust. And so we're going to come down and make a mark right here. It's about 0.3 centimeters, which is half or a little less than half of a centimeter. That is the thickness of our crust. Then we're going to come down here a little bit further and we're going to make a mark at 3 centimeters. That would be the thickness of our upper mantle. Then we're going to come down here to 13 centimeters and we're going to mark off the location for the bottom of the lower mantle. And then we're going to come down here to 23 centimeters and we're going to make a mark, and that will be the bottom of the outer core. And then down here at the bottom of the page is 28 centimeters, which is going to be our center of the Earth. All right. Now, once we have those measurements made, then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to cut along those certain lines. So we're not going to cut at the crust. We're going to cut at the bottom of that upper mantle, and then we're going to cut at the bottom of the lower mantle, and then we're going to make a cut at the bottom of the outer core. Now, once we've made our cuts, then we're going to start labeling and coloring our layers. So next, we're going to color our layers according to the directions, which says our crust is going to be brown. So I'm colored it brown, and I've labeled it crust. And then the next layer is red, and that's our upper mantle. And then you'll continue down to color the other layers and label them. Now, once we have all of our layers labeled, then what we're going to do is we're going to open up, and underneath that cover, as you can see here, you're going to, for the first one, you're going to do the crust information here, and then the upper mantle information here. And the information we're going to put there is we're going to put in the thickness, the state of matter, is it a solid or a liquid, what is it made out of, and if there was any other interesting information provided in the reading. And then we're going to do the upper mantle right down here. Now for the next layers, those would be each of them, the lower mantle, the outer core, and then of course at the bottom, the inner core. So once we have made all of this, recorded all this information, we've colored it all in, we'll end up with a model that looks something like this. And when we open it up, on each layer will be our information. And this will be a representation of how thick the different layers of the inside of the Earth are relative to each other. Remember, this is the surface of the Earth. This is the center. I'm sure that will be helpful. I think this is an interesting way for us to better understand what the different layers look like relative to each other. So if you need any other help, watch this video. There's also a set of instructions included with the assignment. I look forward to seeing what you guys all create. So go for it.